Okay, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, thanks. Today, I'm going to talk to you about this scenario 7. China begins a trade war. So before I want to share something that is happening with some countries that didn't sign the agreement of Kyoto, like US and China are into this country that didn't sign that treatment. So they create an association with the name Asia Pacific.
Yeah.
And this
Asia Pacific.
Oh, so because they didn't sign that treatment of Kyoto. And United States, China are among that countries that didn't sign, so they create this association named Asia Pacific, just with the intention or consist in fostering technical and economic cooperation between developing countries, but not to diminish the pollution of the world. And you know that United States is a country that emits a quarter of the total emissions world. So United States know what is doing with this new associated, name it Pacific, Asia Pacific. Okay, Asia Pacific. So now in this slide, I show you what will happen over the years, through the next years. And I think that it might be occur. So let's start with the first on 2018. In this year, a powerful typhoon will happen in China, and especially in Shanghai, there will be flooding and power stages. So that will really terrible this year, and I really think that this will happen. And after, in that moment, at the end of this year, Trump and Xi Jinping, there is the president of China, they will have a good relation, a warm relation, and Xi Jinping will take advantage of this relation to try that Trump signs the agreement of Paris. And in 2021, Beijing, in 2021, Beijing posed billions of money in China to the total conversions in in electrical vehicles.
Okay.
But in that moment, Xi Jinping and Trump will have a warm relation, and Trump increased the brake taxes in all companies and in all car makers. So it's something that will happen in that year, in 2021. Okay, what will happen in 2024? In 2024, Chinese seems that the climate is changing, and all its network river will dry up. So that will be a big problem for China in that moment. And meantime, relation among Xi Jinping and Trump remain warm, but Shanghai start force United States to improve its behavior in climate cooperation. No? After that, in 2025, China start freezing. No? Okay, in 2025, China start freezing out and imposing trade sanctions on countries that are lagging behind CO2 targets, including United States, in that year. And in 2028, there is where the world will see the first trade war about all these problems in weather, and Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel lose the election. I don't know if you know what is Jimmy Kimmel.
He's a comedian.
Yes, but
they're
Maybe.
supposing that he might
has
run
been-
for president.
But
Yeah.
he has been applying to a vice president
Yeah.
as a president in United States
Mm-hmm.
with Hillary Clinton
Mm-hmm.
in that moment. Okay, but in that year, Jimmy Kimmel lost the election because he tried to put a commitment to cutting emissions. So in that moment, he lost the elections, and in that year is where world see the first trade war for this topic of weather. So this is the scenario, and I don't know if you will understand all my presentation, and if you have any question for me.